in. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Noders. Come on in. I'm getting cards already. I already called in everybody's ancestors, spirit guides, angels, ascended mass. The whole team is in the house, so please just know it. Don't forget to flip-flop your energies and genders each and every time you feel fit. Just don't force it, right? What is in the cards for my Scorpio collective this week as we enter harvest season? I love it. We're coming into Libra season. Yeah. I am just pulling cards, getting the vibe. All right, well, we have nieces or nephews, past, present energies. So, truce or peace in the present. And then we have bad vibes crowning you for the next at least 2 weeks, maybe. I don't know. You're all different. So to me, I feel already off the bat, nieces or nephews could be coming forward, wanting peace, but you're getting bad vibes. I mean, I can't make it up. College or university, hope, fear, challenge, or homework. These people could be students. Maybe you're a student taking classes. Maybe you live near a university. Somebody's a graduate, I just heard, so you can take it all as it fits. Somebody is self-taught here as well, I just heard. There's a self-taught graduate. Okay, one more. Scorpio. Besom. Besom is a witch's broom, right? Sweeping. Besom, you're sweeping the negativity out. Something's a bad vibe. All right, that's where we're starting. I'm going to switch over to my, elemental oracle. And then we'll get into my tarot. I have all kinds of decks here, so I'll just name them as I go. As soon as I don't name them, somebody's in the comments, what's that deck that you... So I have to name them. It's almost habit by now, usually. Show me. Yeah, I feel like these bad vibes are getting cleaned right out somehow. The first one I had out is Cleansing and Storms. Nieces or nephews is right under this. Hi, everybody popping in and out. So something in the past with that. Somebody cleansed something, or I don't know how or what yet. Alchemy, magic just came out. Truce or peace. This is in your present moment for the next few weeks. Alchemy, magicians, right? Making magic, making peace happen, manifesting peace. Okay, richness and marine life. Bad vibes right over this. This is crowning you. Yeah, it's deep. These bad vibes go deep. Yeah, I feel healing in this card, though. I feel like a lot of you, especially the North Noders, you've come far, right? I say that a lot. It comes out in the readings. It shows, right? It shows in the cards. Ignite, ignition, and fire, college and university. This is your hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Hold on, card down. And we have the sun. Very cool. The sun. All right, so ignition and fire, college, university, hope, fear, challenge, homework. Yeah, the passion and the fire, the drive. Something about that. I like it. Like new drive. Maybe a lot of you are feeling a new drive. Okay. And the light. There you are. Exposure. Getting rid of the negativity with Besom. Yeah. The witch's broom is getting rid of it. Right? The storms. Look at the lightning. You've been through it, Scorp. Yeah, well, Scorpios, you know, we're the death card. We're all about transformation, right? All right, so I'm going to use my Oz in Wonderland deck today. Some of you really love this deck. Others of you probably never seen it or heard of it before, but that's what it is. So, anywho, show me what I need to see. I need a bunch of cards. So I have the Seven of Pentacles with Annie M. Then I have the Two of Wands reversed. I have Page of Wands reversed. Three of Pentacles reversed. And the Empath reversed. Yeah, I do feel like somebody has healed in a big way from a lot of things that were very imbalanced. It was about patience, moderation, you know, all of that. Annie M in her garden, it's about taking care of things, you know, making the magic happen, right? Because when you tend to something, you're manifesting it. When you're tending to it, right? You're making it happen. So, you know, those juicy tomatoes, you know, but balancing the storms with nieces and nephews. Okay, that's what this reading is about. Okay, change of plans or no plans, something like that. Truce or peace. Alchemy and magic is right over it. Magic is afoot, Scorpio. Magic is afoot. We're coming into season of the witch soon. When we flip over to Libra season, it's season of the witch. That's what starts off the Halloween, right? The Samhain holiday. Page of Wands down, bad vibes, marine life. This could have been a very immature energy in the past. These kids were very young, right? But there's bad vibes. It goes deep. So maybe the nieces and nephews are holding on to the bad vibes. They need to get rid of it. That's not up to you, that's up to them, right? Three of Pentacles down, college or university. Yeah, they stopped collaborating. There's a new drive here. I like it. Yeah, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Getting rid of the negativity with Besom right over the empath down. Now the empath is number 23. It's there's 25 major arcanas in this deck. So there's three extras. Well, four if you don't count the Fool. But anywho, this empath, right? These people they either don't like this empath, I don't know, I feel like they won't admit something to this empath or what, but they're very against it. And you know, with the storms and the cleansing and getting rid of it with the exposure, and this is a healing card as well. We do have a lot of healing here. It's being highlighted, but you know, this is it's good though. It's good around you. The sun is the sun, right? The sun is the best. It's Trump. Five of Cups. Oh, this isn't Temperance. This is Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, watering the garden, making the alchemy happen. I'm still getting a lot of the same vibe out of this, but I read the wrong card. That's what it was. I'm sorry. Sometimes I do that. I don't mean it because I go so fast, but you know, I sometimes what I'm thinking and what I say, because I channel really fast and I don't always, you know, like slow down a little bit up there. Yeah. Anyway, nieces or nephews, it was very disappointing, very ominous kind of energies, you know, very I'm feeling loss, sadness, like it's empty, you know, or something in the past. But working on that garden, working on peace or truce and making magic happen, Scorpio. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Very magical sign, Scorpio. Right? You're alchemizing truce or peace. I like it. But with the Two of Wands down, it's either change a plan or someone doesn't want to change, or they don't want to make plans or something. I don't know, but there's two paths, right? and they're not really choosing either. You know, they don't want a message or talk, maybe. You know, somebody's taking charge and taking action. This is Belina the hen, right? Glowing up and showing up. Somebody is out there, truce or peace, making it happen. Magic's afoot. You know, turning this sadness and emptiness into fire and magic and alchemy, you know. I like, you know, how you can transmute your sadness, your sorrows into your own power is like a huge trait in a higher vibe Scorpio energy, you know. And that's really cool because I see like you're transmuting that, you know. I like it. And hence the death card energy I was just talking about. Okay. So, okay. All right, I have 5 of Pentacles down, dead center in the reading, 10 of Swords down, 4 of Pentacles down, 9 of Wands down, and the High Priestess. 5 of Pentacles down here, dead center in the reading, bad vibes, yeah. These people, I feel like in the past they were ostracized, kind of pushed out, maybe pushed out of a clan, a family, a group of friends, or the co-workers. It was a very disabling situation, you know, but with it reversed, and with the Page of Wands down with the bad vibes, there's like a block. I'm feeling like they're blocked to seeing. Maybe they're choosing to stay blocked or what, because it is a choice. But there's something about the richness, the marine life. The Pisces, could this be a Pisces? Possibly. All right, 10 of Swords down. Yeah, dealing with the hurt, dealing with the storms. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Dealing with it. Some of these kids are dealing with the storms. Okay, but they're not collaborating anymore. They're letting it go, or you're letting it go. Somebody's letting it go, right? That's what it's about. Getting rid of the negative energies and you know, toxic BS, right? Yeah. Somebody freed themselves, or they gave up the fight. I just heard. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody gave up the fight. Nieces or nephews are right over it. The storms were real. Working on the garden of all the sadness and loss, right? There are 3 cups that are spilled, but there's 2 of them behind this turtle that he doesn't see. Yeah? So turning that and transmuting it. Yeah, somebody transmuted it. They're the High Priestess here. I like it, my higher vibes. Yeah, rock on. Truth or peace, magic. Magic's afoot. Taking charge, making things happen. Somebody graduated, or somebody has a lot of knowledge, ancient knowledge. Somebody out there could be a mystic. Maybe your card readers. Like I was just saying in my other reading, if you read cards and you sense or see anything in these cards that I don't say or see, please take it with you. That's what this is all about, right? I try to teach it kind of as I go. But yeah, that's what I want people to see. This is what helped me in my life. I'll tell you that. Because I was gaslit and manipulated so bad. I didn't know what end was up, and the only truth I had was cards. I kind of fell into it with my grandma, you know, having her cards and all of that, and that's a long story. But anywho, So I have the World, 6 of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Very nice, Scorpio. I like it. With strength on the bottom, diligence. The Cowardly Lion isn't so cowardly after all. Brave, strong, tough. Yeah, you're not taking me down kind of energy, right? I feel like that heart is a heart of gold, you know? Whoever that is. And I'd be doing your reading. Yeah, all right. So, this bad vibes, this immature energy, the ostracizing or that loss and all of it, closed doors, moving on, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen. Yep, moving on to a different chapter from all of these bad vibes. Taking that besom, getting rid of it, and moving on. Period. That's what it is. And when a Scorpio is focused, it's laser focused. When you want something, you're gonna get it. That's a Scorpio trait, Learning how to use it and all of that is a whole nother story. But there is a collaboration here. College, university, somebody might be graduating. All right, I like it. Public acknowledgement at the very least, or a group of people. But it's a victory card, and with this ignition and fire card right over it, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Somebody's going forward in a big way. In a big way. Yep. Somebody's dealing with the storms, and you're not dealing with it anymore. Like that pain, that 10 of Swords, like when it's upright, the ruin, right? The rock bottom, the pain, the backstabbing over and over and over, betrayals, it's fading. It's like, it's starting to move, when you're in the moment, right? Like we're supposed to stay present, right? But when we look back, that's when we realize how much movement we've made, or what. But there's a victory, a celebratory energy around you. I like it a lot. People are not collaborating, right? There's a safety net. Somebody's safe and secure. Yeah. This could have to do with your home, right? The stability of your home. That's some right over it. I feel like somebody's holding on, even though this is a letting go. I feel like there is someone out there that's holding on to the idea of being against this high priestess, empath, starseed, mystic, however that resonates, right? All right, so I'm going to use my deviant deck. We're going to get a little bit more clarity and validation. I'm going to look for synchronicities and all of that. So to start with, Page of Wands, 6 of Cups reversed, 2 of Pentacles. Oh, Spirit cracks me up. I got to show you this card. I do feel like this is you, Scorpio, for sure. Doing your little belly dance, juggling the energies. But not dealing with the bad vibes, the in-depthness, the richness, possible Pisces. Yeah. Truce or peace with these kids is the way, but dealing with it, right? Like, I feel like you may want it, they may not, or maybe they're timid or scared, or, if they're kids, they may not know what to do because it all depends on who and what they're being told, So there's that. But anywho, Page of Wands over here, nieces or nephews, pages are kids, right? So there it is. Somebody watered their garden. Somebody, from the kids, the whatever, the storms, right? But it could also be reading as these nieces and nephews are starting to water their garden after the storm. So let's freaking hope so, right? Let's hope so. I'll at least say that. Six of Cups down is bad memories. It's trauma. Yeah, it's like, but it's in the past. It's just, it's like truce or peace. Magic is happening. These nieces and nephews might be seeing or starting to learn about these energies. Okay. All right, maybe they're growing up now and they're starting to see shit on their own. And Pisces, if say this person is a Pisces or what, or a couple of them maybe even around you, but I feel like they are healing. It's slow going, but at least the seed's planted, right? Show me, I need a bunch of cards, please. Somebody's a smart cookie out there. Two of Swords down. Choices and decisions. Two. Yeah. Could these be two kids? Brother and sister, nieces and nephews. You can flip it, flop it, change it, whatever. Okay. Yep. There's a couple of them anyway. Bad choices and decisions. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework, and not collaborating and putting into it anymore. So that's good news, really, if you ask me. That's really good news. That it's like, okay, if they're starting to see, that means they might be learning lessons underneath it all, right? Nine of Swords down. Getting over the nightmare of it. It's been a while. We got the Ten of Swords down, the Nine of Swords down. The exposure of it, there's clarity. People are clear. The toxicity, the negative, the grime and the grit and the nasty. The sun shining. There's no shade when the sun shines. See? Page of Swords down. We got a lot of pages. It's definitely more than one. However many, they could be I feel like they don't really want to speak to you or something, maybe because of the loss. It's hard. It's the tribulations of it all. Page of Swords down with the Five of Cups. Nieces or nephews storms right over it, and then we have the Two of Rods. Ding 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 ding. Already, yeah, with Queen of Wands. Truce or peace, magic is happening. I think they're changing their minds. They might be thinking about coming forth, right? Taking charge. Well, they're at least moving ahead. Let's put it that way, right? This is crowning you. That's good. That's good. I feel like these nieces and nephews have come far, considering there's a lot of bad karma here. Five of Pentacles down, Wheel of Fortune down. Whew. Bad vibes. Yeah. Wow, this is dead center in the reading, Scorpio. These people are going through it, whoever they are. Yeah, something was fated in the past with the Wheel of Fortune down. Something already happened, right? About this loss, ostracizing, like pushing people out of the family or the circle. I hope the kids are not feeling the karma. Although if it is the family or whatever, it affects the kids. So, unfortunately. And look, Three of Swords down. Somebody's heart was broken. The Ten of Swords down, Three of Swords down. Whew. I mean, this heart that I'm talking about was broken in half. Somebody was absolutely crushed. Wow. This is the Hope, Fear, Challenge, and homework of people learning lessons of all of this heartbreak and heartache. The family dynamic is over. or something. But you're safe and secure, however, but the dynamics are changing. They're not putting in the same energies. I feel like there's some lessons learned in that, whether they admit that or not. 10 of Cups down, it's definitely over. Somebody's letting go. The sun is clear, you know, clarity and growth and all of that yummy stuff, you know. Yeah, getting rid of the toxic and, you know, besom. Yeah, somebody freed themselves, you know. I feel like they couldn't, some of these people I think had to do it for their own health, you know, their own maybe they were going through their own traumas and tribulations, and you know, they had to you know, water their garden there with the Seven of Pentacles on EM. On EM, watered their garden, nieces and nephews. Oh yeah, the auntie, nieces and nephews. Yeah, okay. Did this auntie help maybe raise some of these kids, or have something to do with their upbringing? You know, there is something, the you know, the cups down, it's over. We got the 10 of Cups down, the 10 of Swords down, the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this union's off, or at least it was. Nieces and nephews dealing with the storms. Learning lessons. Yeah, these kids are growing up quick, or they had to grow up quick, or something about that. You know, with this garlic here and this Two of Wands, garlic is, you know, what's that lore about vampires, right? Well, you could have been dealing with psychic vampires, energy vampires, you know, making choices and planning, you know, really there's just truce or peace probably in your heart because that's Scorpio. But sometimes these people pull it out of you. But this is I don't feel like it's about that, or maybe it was in the past. You know, maybe you had to pull it out of you. All right. What do you have for the High Priestess? Yeah, the Four of Swords. The High Priestess has recovered. The High Priestess has healed. Truce or peace right over it. The High Priestess chose peace. There's magic afoot, and this High Priestess is making sure of it. I feel. Yeah, completely new direction, new life, new everything compared to what it was, at least, right? Closed doors and new ones opening. I love that. But there's bad vibes around this. Somehow there's some sort of it's about that closure anyway. 10 of Pentacles again. With the World, yeah. The end. Bad vibes. Richness and marine life. Yeah, this is safety and security. This is like comfort. This is, you know, happy and home, and I love it. But then you have bad vibes right over this, you know? Could you be sensing something? Okay. Show me. One more. Thank you. Queen of Cups down and the Fool. Yeah. 9 of Wands down. 9 of Wands over there. Somebody freed themselves. They chose peace. Nieces and nephews right over this, and the storms right over this. Somebody stopped a situation or something, or whatever. and chose, like they had to for their own mental health or something, because they chose peace over the turmoil, or the trauma, or whatever that was, you know. Yeah, somebody's healed. This Queen of Cups down in this community, yeah, I feel like they either hate this Queen of Cups, don't like this Queen of Cups, refuse this Queen of Cups. But underneath it all, that Queen of Cups is the Queen of Cups, and it's a sweetheart card, period. College or university right over this, and fire and ignition. Somebody could be lighting a fire under somebody's ass. I don't know who that's for or what. Yeah, yeah, maybe they're lighting a fire under their ass to heal. All right, the Fool and Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's taking a leap of faith, Scorpio, and you're going right for the safety net of your own home, the comfort of your own home. I like it. This is like the tree of life. This is what we all want. It's like our own heaven, right? Yeah, that's what you're working on, your own heaven, whatever that is to you. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to change it up a little. And let's move these. I'm going to use, since we're getting towards the season, I'm going to pull out, this is the only time of year I use this deck, so see what we got this year. What do you got for my Scorpio collective? Yeah, we got a lot of good things coming, Scorpio. We're the higher vibrationals, you know. And then we have the underworld. Yeah. All right. Where all things pause and begin again. Now, check this out for the lore and the trivia. And don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. The idea of an underworld, a whole realm that we go to after we die, is a concept that crosses a huge variety of cultures and eras. The Sumerians, the Turkish, the Incas, the Greeks, through to the Siberians, the Maoris, and the Khmers, all had a distinct word for the underworld. What is different, though, is how those cultures treat this concept, whether the underworld is seen as a place of rest and rejuvenation or horror and punishment. The Christian hell is a place of darkness, fire, and punishment. The Egyptian underworld is one of judgment, peace, and renewal. In Maori cultures, it's an in between place of waiting, wisdom, and transition. Many myths that mention the underworld often involve the concept of a place of waiting and the trials and the eventual judgment. It can also be a place of joy and peace. Should the underworld card be present in your divination, you're being asked to consider exactly what you have to do to transform your life into something you find easier or more authentic to you. If that's not a Scorpio vibe. This may involve changing, of course, and it may involve trials and tests, but keep moving. While things may fall away, your life may appear bare for a time, but it's only temporary. Space is being made in which you can create the new, which magic is afoot. I feel like a lot of you have dealt with some dark energies. Now we have the ant and cooperation. Sorry, I have allergies this time of year. I have them very, actually earlier this year for whatever reason. All right, check it out. The ant. I've watched and observed you struggling in your day-to-day life. You feel lost and alone, searching for your way back home as you singly carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Your pride stops you from asking for help, support, and advice. Yet deep down inside, you cry to be part of the family or a clan or a community to share life's burdens with. The great news is that you don't have to do this alone, for help is at hand. It may be small, I may be small, but I have super strength that can help you through this rather difficult time. Remember that your family, friends, and work colleagues are waiting to collaborate with you to create a better life. Cooperation will remove all obstacles in your way using patience, courage, and persistence. I will guide you to rebuild your life for the good of all concerned. Take one step at a time, knowing that you are fully supported in everything that you do, if it's in your heart of hearts, right? Now, there's a side note here. When ants come into your life, it is a call for action. It's time to live in a balance. Oh my God, I'm having a hard time reading. Sorry about that. Maybe somebody needs to clean their throat chakras, because I don't know. Mine's pretty clear. It's time to live in balance with the earth, serving as a spiritual caretaker. Time to be organized, get your instincts sharp and focused. Your inner strength will get you through a difficult situation. I don't know the name of this one. That's what it looks like. If you want to look it up. Ooh, okay. The wolf. So we have the ant and we have the wolf, representing loyalty, family, and the power of the pack. The wolf reminds us to be loyal to our loved ones and to tap into the community, the power of community. I like it. And there's a community card here. Somebody could be celebrating something, for sure. We're in September going into October. Could there be graduations? But I don't know. But whatever it is, it's good news. It's celebratory news. There's achievements. There's accolades. I like the vibe of it a lot. Okay, so I'm going to switch to my grandma's deck. What do you got for us, Grandma? A couple more. And another one. Alrighty. Alright, so, yeah, fidelity. Yep. Well, we have the wolf pack, right? You could be the alpha, right? Are you the alpha in a situation? I like it. Anywho, that's what it looks like. Yep, it's in German, Italian, Czech, and all. Hello. I can't see that. Oh, you're welcome. Now I have anger, bad vibes. Somebody's pissed. This could be about abuse. It could be about bullying. Look at the card. How does it, ostracizing? Remember we had that over here. Yeah, and then merriment. So over it all, take a risk, take a chance. You got it going on, Scorpio. It's the people around you, the nieces and nephews, There is magic afoot. I feel like some of these nieces and nephews may be seeing your side of the story, or however that works for you, right? All right, so moving on. I'm going to give you my Forest Elf Oracle. It's another new one of mine. What do we got for Scorpio? Yeah, use your spidey senses. You know who your friends are and who isn't. And if you're not sure, they're probably not, right? Probably not. Being nice, being professional, all of that. Yeah, the celestial awakening, realizing your potential and the purpose of life. Very cool card, Scorpio. I like it. I do feel like this is a lot of my clan out there. Like you're really like leveling up. You're really graduating or something. It's some sort of achievement and acknowledgement. I'm not sure, but it's in the community or something. All right, so I'm going to give you a room to close this out. Yeah, I'm very proud of a lot of you people out there. I mean, I don't even know you, and I get a very proud vibe. You've worked hard for achievements, and you have been through it. We got the sacred lakes. That's the back, very peaceful and serene. Rest becomes welcome after a day of work and dedication. The Welsh waters of Mount Snowdon anoint you with purification. You've done your work, you're leveling up, and that's validation right there. Congratulations, Scorpio. Whatever this is for you, you know, you're leveling up. And I feel like in a big way, you know, speak your mind, speak your truth, stay in your truth. You don't always have to speak it, you just have to live it, right? And, be yourselves, right? And other people see that in you, right? Scorpios can be very intense, so it's not like people don't recognize you, right? Sorry, I just kicked my camera. Anywho's, be cool, man. Be kind, be patient, and just be a good human. Those are your messages, Scorps. Enjoy the next couple weeks. Enjoy this time of year. I live in New England, and it's one of the most beautiful places on the planet at this time of year. So I know I'm going to enjoy it. I hope you do too. I'll be here in a couple weeks with your next messages. Thanks for watching.